the most beautiful, perfect day that you could have for a sporting event in any part of the world, but especially in this part of the world, up near the Grampians, and a great crowd in at Central Park to witness the 128th champion being crowned today. Shortly, the ASIC's Bill McManus men's 400 metres final, and we have a scratching here in Tom Burbidge from yellow. So we've got a field of 7 to go here in the one lapper. And Brendan Cole, he's going to have a big day, Dave Colbert.
Well, he's got the 200-metre final in 2 races' time after this. There's the final of the Bill McManus, the ASIC-sponsored Bill McManus 400. Burbidge unfortunately broke down during the warm-up. And what about the grey, Adam Coote? Because he has had a busy weekend, Peter.
Yes, he boundary umpired the Geelong-Collingwood game on Thursday, came up here to Stawell, ran in the heats on Saturday, got a call from Jeff Geeshan, the umpires director, and said, we need you to umpire. So he drove back to Melbourne, boundary umpired yesterday in the clash between North Melbourne and Hawthorn, and then drove back to Stawell to run here today. Hopefully he can pick up some money here just to pay for the petrol bill. And there's another Australian football connection here. The man in green, Robert Richards, 19 years of age, son of Russell Richards, who played 80 games for Melbourne. There's Brendan Cole. He's a DJ. Got a big task from the back mark. Away in the Bill McManus. And it's going to be Adam Coote in grey who leads them into the back straight. The man in green, Richards, getting up alongside the black in Lacey already as they go down the back straight. And there's no pink runner as well. Shield also missing here, so they've got a long gap to the others. Monta, Lawson and Cole with a lot of ground to make up. Down the back straight and off the back straight, Adam Coote showing no signs of tiring yet. He leads by a couple of metres from Richards. Now the black starting to get going again in Lacey. Running on from the back, Monta and Cole are starting to come wide and come hard. Adam Coote has been in front from the outset. He's 3 metres in front. The man in white, Monta, starting to flash at him with Cole. Coote shortening stride. The black, Lacey gets to him, and Lacey gets up and wins from probably Monta. Coote walking over the line, not surprising the weekend he's had, and Brendan Cole running on behind them.
Brilliant run from the 17-year-old from Wantirna, the cabinet maker. His father was a former Golden Glove boxing champion, and he used that to good effect, didn't he? What about Coote? He'll be on the phone to Jeff Geeshan, the umpire's box, and said, the umpire's coach, I should say, and you've cost me a win at Stawell. He was home, wasn't he? He's had that many Ks in the car and in the legs this weekend. He got the staggers, the poor bloke. Brilliant run. Well, I think Lacey to hang on.
I think what he was looking to do at about the 50-metre mark was to actually turn around and run the last bit backwards, because he's more comfortable doing that. And you could see he was out of gas here, not surprisingly. And the 17-year-old Max Lacey from Wantirna has got there in the end. Gary Monta and Brendan Cole flashing home, but what a moment for this young man. He won the Northcote Novice in 2009 over 400 metres. His grandfather was a Golden Gloves amateur boxing champion, so he's got a good sporting pedigree, and now he's got a win at Stawell to his credit at the age of just 17.
A brilliant run from Max Lacey, coached by Nick Fiedler, who coached last year's Stawell gift winner, Sam Jamieson. Jamieson not able to race this year, had an Achilles injury. And Coote, well, I reckon, Peter, it's the first time in the history of a sporting event today that the crowd would have been barracking for an umpire. They would have loved for him to get up.
Look, he had a kick in him here, but you could see the head was starting to wobble a little bit, and really he was out of gas about this point, leaning forward. Monta at one stage looked as though he might run over the top of Lacey, but the youngster was strong.
Brendan Cole too, they looked like they were both going to nab the man in the black, Mac Lacey, and he'll be absolutely thrilled. And we'll look at the supporters there, right in there to congratulate Max Lacey, 17 years of age, a winner at Central Park.
And it'll be Gary Monta second, I think you'll find, and Adam Coote third. Let's hear from the young man who's got a victory at Stawell to his credit at 17 years of age.
And he's just taking a well-earned drink there, Max. Congratulations. What does a title here at Stawell for you mean Easter Monday?
It just means everything. After winning the novice final yesterday, this is just great. I can't believe it.
It was a race in 4 at the end. You had to catch the man in grey, one of an AFL umpire who's already done 2 matches. I think it might have taken it out of him. But what about your race?
Well, I thought I'd actually fallen off the pack, but then come around the bend, I just had a little bit more at the end and just tried to get home before everybody else got home.
Well, you did a great job. Get over to your supporters there as well, because they are big time into you. Well done. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Max Lacey.